So here we have the Renault Clio 1.5 dynamic TomTom on a 60 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So you can see as we approach the boot that we've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space given the size of the car as well. We'll work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are in fantastic condition, as are the carpet areas. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard of this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. You can see the total miles on this car are 37,051. If we back out to the steering wheel, we've got controls on both left and right hand sides for cruise control. Stereo controls are just underneath the steering wheel. You can see at the back here we've got the volume up and down. We can mute stereo and we can skip tracks from the buttons just behind here. Over in the centre is the main screen for the car. So this car, being the dynamic TomTom, has TomTom satellite navigation. Everything that you see on the screen is either operated using the main stereo here, or in the case of the satellite navigation, this remote control just here. So we can, for example, press menu. We can go left and right, up and down, and select things from here. So it works exactly the same as a TomTom. If you want to navigate somewhere, you can push that button down. You can go to an address, you can go to your home if you saved it in there, you can go to recent destinations or points of interest. So with points of interest, you can go to things like petrol stations. So if we select petrol stations, it will show us the closest to furthest away, and then we can navigate to any of those. If we work our way down from there, we've got the air conditioning. So temperature is adjustable on this outer dial. Fan speed on the dial in the middle there. We can determine whether the air is blowing from the outside of the car or recirculating inside the car. You can decide where you'd like the air to blow, so your feet, for example, your feet and windscreen, face and feet, or just face. And then that button will turn the air conditioning on or back off again. You then have the rear screen heater just there. In terms of music on this car, we've got, so the radio button there, radio CD, will operate the CD player and the radio. Every push of that button will show us on here what we can do. So we've got an auxiliary input, we've got long wave radio, medium wave, FM, and the CD player, all of which are available. So lots of ways to listen to music on this car. Beneath that we've got the hazard warning lights and deadlock, so you can lock the car doors from the outside. Underneath this flap down here, we've got the auxiliary input that I mentioned a moment ago. We then have a 5-speed manual gearbox, and at the back just here a 12-volt charging socket, so you could charge up your phone, for example. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call at Henlow Car Sales. We'd love to hear from you soon.